Well, good morning everyone. We are back out here on the Millings job, and you're gonna notice it's a little different than the last time we were here. That pile is significantly bigger. Well, it's because I've actually been out here an extra day. I made an attempt at doing some filming, failed miserably. A whole host of things ended up happening that day. But one of them was, I'm officially an old man. I jumped off of the track of the dozer here, and we're talking a little D5, like it's not a big dozer. I jump off the track of the D5 here, and my back was just at the right angle apparently, that I tweaked the shit out of my back. So I spent the rest of the day hobbling around like an old man. So today's sponsors are Metamucil and diabetes testing supplies, because apparently we're that channel now where I'm a geriatric patient. But anyway, we're back out here today, and goal is make the mound as big as possible with all the millings they're bringing to me. So it's really not going to be a super exciting day. There's not really going to be a whole lot to talk about and a whole lot of variance in what I'm doing. I'm literally shoving piles of millings into an even bigger pile. So those are my first two trucks of the morning there. One just dumped. This guy's pulling in to dump now, and we're just gonna give her hell making a big pile. So all that being said, we'll see you guys in the machine. All right everybody, first loads of the day. Apparently one of the truckers is having issues with his tailgate, so I now have 3 trucks just hanging out here in the dump site, which is cool, I guess. Somebody's been pulling off this pile, and I'm not really sure why, because I haven't seen any evidence around the yard of millings being used. Come on baby, push. A little cool this morning. It's alright, once she gets warmed up, she'll start pushing through. Like I said in my little intro there, unfortunately with a job like this, I don't have a whole lot of witty commentary. I'm literally just pushing millings up onto a hill all day. Unfortunately, these jobs don't make for the most exciting and thrilling jobs to video, because this is it. It does make for a decently relaxing day though, assuming you can keep up with your truck stack. But as far as making good YouTube content, you know, this just isn't the best job. My allergies have been going absolutely nuts over the last 24 hours. We've been getting some kind of hot and cold pops, and that's what always every year does it for me, is when the weather goes from being 90 degrees to 70 degrees to 90 degrees to 70 degrees, and we've kind of been getting some of the ping-ponging going on. Uh-oh, my little microphone thing popped off here. Hang on just a second, everybody. We got to resituate. Woo. There we go. All right, we're good. Yeah, we got another truck. Look at there. Yeah, we'll back up a little more and just even this out. So it's looking like we got about 5 trucks on us today, I believe, which is, I think, what I had the other day when I was out here was about 5 trucks. It's a relatively short haul. They're only milling maybe a half mile down the road here. So hopefully this truck stacked here should keep me busy today, but not overwhelm me. Because the first day I was out here pushing millings, especially towards the end of the day, I was having significant wait times for trucks, which always makes for a very painfully slow day. But if they can pace out just right to where right about the time you wrap up with one, another truck shows up, that's an okay day. Keeps you busy, keeps your mind stimulated. Alright guys, after this push, I'm going to flip the cameras off. I do have a time lapse going today, so we should be able to see some nice time lapse footage. And later today I will throw the drone in the air, get you some triple cam action. But when I get to the top of the pile here, I'm going to flip you off for a little bit. So we'll catch you guys here shortly. Alright guys, we're still at it. Not a whole lot has changed other than the pile continues to grow. Trucks have slowed down a little bit. We picked up one more quad axle dump, but outside of that, it's still, I think we're sitting about 5 trucks now. And yeah, it's slowed down quite a bit. And then all of a sudden, well, right now is a good example. I got another truck coming in, so 2 back to back, but we're not quite as spaced evenly as we were earlier this morning. Did that even make sense what I just said? It's not quite as spaced as it was earlier this morning. That's what that was supposed to sound like. So I'll sit for a few minutes and then have a truck show up after 5 or 10 minutes, and then sit for another 5 or 10 minutes and have 2 trucks show up. It's just kind of sporadic. So anyway, like I said earlier, no real nuggets of wisdom or pearls of awesome to share. I'm just shoving a big pile. So today will be a little bit of a short day. I have to run and meet with an accountant this afternoon, so about 1:30 I'm going to take off. We'll see if I'm back or not, but even if I do come back, I'm probably not going to bring my camera gear with me. But it's alright, because this is all I'm doing. You're seeing everything I'm doing right now. So it's not like you're going to miss out on anything. Ooh, easy. Easy does it. I don't know why this dozer is doing that. It goes down the hill about halfway just fine, and then it's like all of a sudden it catches itself like it wasn't supposed to be going that fast. It's really weird. I'm afraid I'm going to break something, but at the same time, I don't know how to make it stop doing that. I don't know what's causing that to happen. Maybe someone in the comments can enlighten me as to why the dozer is doing that. Hey, there we go. The trucks have really been favoring this, I should say my left-hand side, so the right-hand side from the drone view. So it's nice when one of them finally decides to dump over on that side, so I'm not having to work the whole frickin' pile that way. I tell you, the other thing that's driving me nuts with these truckers, I don't know why, but they will not back up to the pile. They're all dumping about 15 foot in front of the pile. It's like, why not just put it at the base of the pile and save me the trouble? But it's one of those things where you just pick your battles. I'm not about to go out there and bitch at truck drivers and get into that whole situation. I'll just deal with it. At the end of the day, it's not causing me a tremendous amount of heartache. It's more of just I don't really understand the logic behind it. Yeah, there's a prime example. No idea why it just did that. And it sure does feel like it's over speeding something when it does it, which I don't understand. Oh, that transition up onto the hill is brutal. And I am building this pile out to this side just a little bit, just to take advantage of all of the space that we've got here. I'll call you back, Rick. That's Rick beeping in. Alright guys, I'm gonna pull the drone in, shut the camera back down, and catch you guys probably a little later on this morning or early afternoon. We'll see how the day plays out. So we'll catch you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, my replacement is officially here. I have to go meet with an accountant. So here's what we've got for a day worth of work. A big old fat pile. So the reason we got this little pile off here to the right is one of the guys from the landscape supply place. He's going to have to haul about 40 to 50 yards out of here later this afternoon for an order they've already got on these millings. So he asked me to keep those loose for him, so I shoved him a nice pile off to the side. That way he can load kind of out of the way while the trucks continue dumping. So that's what we got. Nothing special, nothing fancy, and I believe this is the last day of milling, so we won't be back here. So as always, thanks for following along. We'll catch you guys on the next one.